All right, brother. Let's start with this knee to the wall. So put your toe, your big toe, like 4 to 6 inches away. Leave your heel on the ground and push your knee towards the wall. It's okay if you can't get all the way to the wall, just attempt to. And go ahead and do that 5 times with each foot. And we're going to come back to every exercise that we do today. So there's 5 each foot. Then we're gonna come back here. And we're gonna do these fire hydrants. So we're gonna do 5 of everything for this round. Remember, leave that back down. Just move the hip. So you're sort of pushing or keeping your right hip down and just moving at the hip, at the joint. Then you'll do some bird dogs. So right and left, opposites. Two more each side. Last one on the right side here. And then let's go ahead and keep your back on the ground. We'll do bridges here. You're curling your tailbone up towards the ceiling, pushing into all of the whole of your feet. 1, we'll do 5 of these again. Really squeeze the glutes at the top. And don't allow the tailbone to point at the ground on your way down. Go ahead and keep that pointed up by engaging your abs. I think that this is going to be 5. Boom. Then we'll go ahead and do right foot or left foot, right arm. Come up like this, down. And then left foot or left arm, right foot. Come up like this. Stay up, go back to the wall. And we're gonna do 3 rounds of everything. 4, 5, switch to the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd love to hear if your ankle foot mobility is getting better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bird dogs. Oops. I don't have much room in here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then glute bridges, same thing. 5. Push the hands in. Really lift the chest all the way up. Really try to push the hips up as far as possible. It's good to video yourself every once in a while so you can see your form. So maybe 1 round, video yourself so you can make corrections. It's like a secret weapon. And then we're gonna do this combat get up. Boom, both sides, back down. And then last round. And then we'll do another round. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't worry, it's more than just these exercises. This is just our first big set. Keep that head neutral. Keep the back neutral. Keep the hands and on the ground and the foot on the ground engaged. Back to bird dogs. Oh, there I go again, doing the same thing. Neutral head, abs are engaged. Straighten that leg, straighten that arm. Foot and hand engage. I think that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bridges again. Really squeeze the glutes at the top. Maybe squeeze them for just a second longer on this last set. Perfect, brother. So you should be pretty warm by now. Let's go ahead and stretch the hamstrings a little bit. So just go ahead, allow yourself to hang, shake the head out, maybe shake the hips out, maybe move the knees a little bit. And then inhale up. So exhale all the way out. Inhale up, coming up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Perfect. All right. Then let's go ahead and put the feet, just the heels around the shoulders or the hips maybe, and the feet, maybe the toes just shoulder width or just outside the shoulders, and come down as far as you can while keeping the heels on the ground. And then just go ahead and move your hips sort of side to side here, really kind of pushing into that joint and feeling that joint open up to the outside, if that makes sense. So just move the hips around, keep those feet nice and strong. The toes should be spread here. As always, keep those toes spread, strong into the feet. And then try to go down, maybe even half an inch, just half an inch. And just come back and do the same thing. And try to go down a little bit more. And go back and forth. Keep your hands here on your hips so you can feel that action. And maybe try to go down a bit more. Keep those heels on the ground though. Okay, and let's go ahead and come up. Bring those feet out pretty wide. Keep the heels on the ground, spread the toes, push into all the feet, push the knees out over the toes, go back and forth over the toes. The knee, try to push the knee over the toes while keeping the heel down. But whatever your body has, so let it take what it has, right? Okay, continue doing this and work your way down if you can. If you need to widen your legs, widen your legs. Keep those feet nice and strong, okay? Awesome, brother. Keep it up. Okay, stand up, take a deep breath. Now you might put your hand on the wall or something if you need to, or even on the ceiling, and we're gonna raise the toes up towards the knees. Do 10 of these. Awesome, now let's do some Supermans. So you're gonna push your pubic bone into the ground. You're gonna flex your booty and push your heels out. Bring your thumbs up, straighten your arms, thumbs up by the ears, and inhale here. Let's do 5 breaths. Nice work, brother. Okay, let's come around. I'm gonna do some crunches. I want you to, trying to get in the camera here, bring your knees just, I don't want you quite 90, I want you to bring your knees out further than 90. Keep strong and just go ahead and do 10 crunches here with your knees out there, pushing your lower back into the floor. I think 9, I think that's 10. We'll do this combat get up. Left foot, right arm. Stand up, back down, right arm, or left arm, right foot. Stand up. Awesome. Now, let's come back to squats. Go ahead and go wide here. And we're gonna go back over the toes, okay? Bend one leg, keep the other one straight for now. We'll do 10, 5 each side. Strong feet, toes are spread. Straighten that opposite leg. Go over the middle toe as much as possible. Now, come down as far as you can. And from wherever you can go, while keeping your heels on the ground, just do 10 squats. Flex the butt at the top. Awesome. Now, come back here, bring the toes to the knees. Awesome. And one more round. What are we supposed to be doing here? Sorry, brother. Supermans. We're not quite done, are we? Okay, push that pubic bone into the floor. Heels, thumbs up, and 5 deep breaths here. Perfect. Now come around. Knees a little bit further out than 90 degrees and do 10 crunches. Awesome. Combat get up, both sides. Good deal. And one more round. Legs nice and wide here. Come over the knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10, keeping the heels on the ground, going as low as you can. Squeeze that butt up at the top. Keep the back as up and down as possible. Awesome. I think that's 10. Bring the toes up towards the knees. Really sort of pause at the top. Really squeeze at the top. Very nice. And Supermans. Push the pubic bone into the ground. Heels, thumbs up, 5 deep breaths. Perfect. And, oh yes, let's see. Come around. Abdominals. Knees further than 90 out. Keep that lower back pressed into the ground. Perfect. Combat get up. Awesome. Shake it out a little bit. We're only 14 minutes in. Nice. Good job. So, gonna do some of the auxiliaries again and add a few more in here. So let's go ahead and do fire hydrants, 4 or 5 each side. Keep the hands nice and spread, press into the whole hand. Keep that foot that's on the ground nice and engaged. Start with the right leg, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Now let's get in the plank position. Go ahead and lift the right leg, keep it straight. Lift the left leg, keep it straight. Here, let me move so you can see what I'm doing better. 1, 2, use the glutes. 3, use the abdominals. Fingers spread, pushing into the whole hand. I think we're doing 5 each side. 1 more each side. Boom. Now push back into downward dog. Go ahead and do some calf raises here. Along with, when you come down, bring the toes towards the knees again. Sort of point the toes in so that the knees begin to face each other a little bit. Now do 1 foot at a time. Really pressing into those hands. Fingers should be spread. Head should be nice and loose. Breathe through the nose nice and deep. Push into the armpits. Now relax in this position. Go ahead and bring your knees to the ground, spread them wide. Spread your knees wide, bring your toes together. Push your butt towards the heels. Keep your arms nice and long. Bring your head to the ground. Allow your armpits to sink towards the ground with nice straight long arms. Fingers spread, pressing into the ground. Sort of pushing yourself back with long arms. Breathe deep here through your nose. Relax. 2 or 3 breaths here. Perfect. Now, let's come around, sit down. Bring your feet, they should be maybe, 8 inches apart. Bring your hands, point your fingers backwards. We're gonna do another bridge. Instead of just a glute bridge, it's the tabletop bridge. Try to bring your hips all the way up to at least 180 degrees. Bring your hands back, bring your shoulders away from your ears. And breathe here. Press nice and strong into your hands, nice and strong into your feet. 5 breaths, 5 more breaths. Curl that tailbone up. Perfect. Come down, get back in the push-up position. Bring the right hand towards the center. Come up, both arms nice and straight. Look towards the left hand. We're going to do 5 of these each side. Push that hip down into the ground. Keep those hips even towards the ground if possible, as much as possible. So the arm that's up, I want to push that hip down towards the ground a little bit because it's going to want to turn. 1 more, or 2 more. 1, 2, 2. Perfect. Push back into a downward dog again. And just pump each foot 1 at a time. Pushing into the hands very strongly. Shaking the head out. Perfect. Now walk towards your hands, shake your head out, allow your body to hang here for a while. Take some nice deep breaths. Perfect, Bryan. So now go ahead and put your hands under your feet. Can you see that? I think you can. Put your hands under your feet and go ahead and shake your head out. Take 3 deep breaths here. Perfect. Put your hands flat on the ground. Bring your feet out, maybe around shoulder width apart, and begin to just sink down towards the ground as much as possible. If you need to hold a weight out in front of you, feel free. Just go ahead and sit here. We're gonna sit here for, let's do 10 breaths, okay? So just do it on your own. Perfect. Put your hands on the ground, straighten your legs, bring your feet back towards the center, shake your body out here. Exhale all the air out of your lungs, pushing your stomach back towards your spine. And inhaling, slowly make your way back up. Take another deep breath. Beautiful, brother. So that is a very quick workout. If you have more time, one of the biggest things is your foot mobility, actually your ankle mobility. So I would do 100 of these toe ups, bringing your toes up towards your knees. 100 in a row. Really make this muscle right here, just make it burn like crazy. Even if all you can do is just curl your toes up, if you can't lift the palms of your feet off the ground, just do this. If you don't have time to do it during this workout, that's okay. But if you do it now. If you don't, do it throughout the day. And I would do these throughout the day, every day. Or maybe make it your goal to do 100 a day. No matter if you do it in sets, all in one set, it really doesn't matter. But the flexibility, the mobility, and the strength in your shins, it needs to be increased so that you can squat better, which is actually going to improve your back. So a lot of your back issues actually stem from your ankles. The inflexibility of your ankles is going to cause your knees to not be able to come out over your toes, which is going to transfer most of the flexibility needs to now come from your lower back, because your ankles are inhibiting your knees and your knees are inhibiting your hips. And so because of that, all of the bending, most of the bending, the strength comes from your lower back. And that's a big reason why you're having back problems. So addressing this ankle issue is one of the main things that we need to do. And I would venture to say that you probably have maybe some wrist issues that might be showing up in your elbows or your shoulders. I'm just gonna guess, or even your upper back. That could be some of the upper back issues. So what I would do is keep both arms straight. I can. And really press your triceps out and really bring your fingers back. Really bring your fingers back, especially the ring finger. A lot of times that's the hardest one. So you're really pushing into the palm and really straightening your fingers as much as possible. Doing this at the same time is a really good idea, a really good way to work two things at once. And again, this is going to improve your upper back and neck health, which also you're having some issues, I guess, with. But anyways, brother, that's it. Go ahead and shake out your hands, your forearms, your feet. Shake out your body. And take a couple giant breaths. Maybe even look up. Roll your shoulders back, your palms towards the sky. Take a deep breath. Sort of sweep down towards the ground. Empty the belly. Inhale up slowly. Hands up, look back and up. Sweep down to the ground, empty your belly. Inhale up. One more. Inhale up. All right, brother. Start your day, enjoy your day, make it a beautiful day. Your body is your home, and your body knows how to align itself. So ask it. Ask the intelligence of your body to begin to take over, to begin to teach you how to align yourself. And the answers will come. The answers are already here, and you're doing it, brother. Good job. Nice work.